All right. I will be honest. Okay. After tonight's gutsy win, it was win by 2. The Thunder have taken a commanding. Love when Mike Breen says commanding 3-1 series lead. All right. So this is my reaction, post game reaction, initial thoughts and reaction to the T-Wolves going down 3-1 tonight versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. It shows. It really does. This Thunder team not to be messed with. I'm going to throw it out there, I'll be honest. This is an overreaction. This is going to end next game. Like, I really think with how good the Thunder are at home and with what kind of team they are, I don't know if the T-Wolves can show up in Game 5. I really don't. I don't know if the T-Wolves, after losing this one and watching it kind of slip away, because it was there. There was a moment where it was there. To watch this slip away, you have to go into Oklahoma City down 3-1. I don't know if the T-Wolves can do it. Now, I will throw this out there. If we want to compare Anthony Edwards to LeBron, I don't want to, okay, if we want to start making those comparisons, this is the game where it happens. Because we know MJ, we know Kobe, we know Michael, we know Curry. Going into Oklahoma City, if Ant is going to be a dog, and if Ant is going to be the next great one, like how we think he's going to be, this game's coming back to Minnesota. And I know that's a huge overreaction, and that's a huge, because it's like, okay, easy, pipe down, buddy. But, like, there's parts of me that think, like, after his performance tonight, where statistically ice cold from the 3, not really good on other shots, whether it's 10 or 15 feet out, like, statistically, like, he didn't lead any of his points. DiVincenzo had more points. Walker had more points. Who else had? I think McDaniels had more points. So, like, if we want to, like, throw that out there, let's say that part. But I think tonight also too, and why they lost, because it was a 2-point game. We saw how ticky-tacky it got towards the end of the game. As much as I'm kind of like not against it, but like don't understand it, the strategy part of basketball when it gets to that moment, hell, it worked, because when you look and how, okay, T-Wolves are only down by 3, they throw up a 3-pointer here, they tie it, we go to overtime. There's 13 seconds left, anything could happen. The fact that actually never happened, that shot, that opportunity, never came. It was not like the Knicks Pacers where we could see Brunson taking some threes at the end of the game. No, they fouled him quickly, they went to the line, and look at that. It just made a couple free throws, missed the one on purpose. We got DiVincenzo and, Shea diving for the ball at the end. But, I think, if Edwards had a little bit better of a game tonight, this thing's 2-2. But we will see. Like, these, game 1, we can put game 1 behind everything, because game 2, 3, and game 4 been very close. Very close. And that's why I'm not overreacting too much to, okay, yeah, this is probably going to be a blowout in game 5. Like, I think if the T-Wolves lose game 5, which I'm kind of leaning towards, it's going to be a close loss. I don't think it's going to be a blowout, because the T-Wolves have gotten back into this series, and kind of like we look at, the Pacers and Knicks series. Game 1 and 2 were really close loss, and guess what? The Knicks figured it out. They won game 3. We'll see how game 4 and 5 go, but there's parts of me that, Conley needs to show up. Randall needs to show up. I mean, goodness, they both shot ice cold. So we'll just see. Yeah, like it is do or die. It's do or die right now for Minnesota. And we'll just see. But again, I know a blasphemous take to be like, hey, we got to compare him now to Jordan. But if we want to make those comparisons, there's parts of me that do think if Edwards wants to be up there and in that level, hell yeah, we can start making those debates. If down 3-1 in this series, we've seen how this series has gone so far. He goes into Oklahoma and he's like, okay, it's cool. Yeah, you won the MVP. You caught me on a bad night in game 4. 40. And they walk back to Minnesota, only down 3-2. And then, hell, they sneak out game 6. Look at this. Game 7 in Oklahoma, where, hell, we don't know how it's going. I don't know. Like, we have to see how game 5 and 6 go. That's a huge overreaction, but dude, the Thunder are a complete team right now. So anyways, I've rambled way too long. Be sure to let me know in the comment section your guys' thoughts on this. Am I a little delusional for thinking that this is probably how game 5 is going to go when it damn well might be a blowout? Who knows? But be sure to hit that like button, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.